life on Mersha.
What is up, legends? We are back and we're in some new content. All right, so Outerplane, and what we're going to talk about is the first content wall. So the first content wall is when you get to chapter 6. There's two content walls in chapter 6, the boss of chapter 6 and chapter 6 itself. Because what it does is it goes up to like 25k on the account power for your team, and the boss goes up to 30k. The boss isn't really that big of a problem. You just have to build a single target DPS to kind of like beat him down in between all of his stuff. And at most cases, you're not at that point yet, but we're going to help you get there. Oh my God, Rona, shut up. So as you guys can see, I have limit broken most of my characters already at that point, and there's a couple ways that you can actually do that that's actually really cool. So let's see if there's anybody that I can show that's already maxed. I can try to get K there, but it doesn't really matter. See anybody darkness wise? Nah, I already limit broke everybody who needs the limit break already except K, and I don't have anything to actually break him with. So one thing that you can actually do is while doing stages and during the course of time of doing all of the achievement stuff, you're going to get currency that is the limit break currency, which is like the elemental items. And the elemental items can actually be used to smash into each other. Let's go with these. So as you can see, you can combine them when I need more. You see I have water left over, and I have darkness because I don't have any darkness units to actually use. And what you can do is you can combine them, and when you hit combine, you can make the higher level ones. For the most part, once you're around to chapter 6, you probably like have around 14 or 15 that, and you need 35, I believe, to actually limit break to the next level. So you can actually do that. You can also use the stage 6 stages themselves and farm them, as you guys can see, and they will drop the items themselves. Now it looks like you can't get them after you get them one time, but you straight up get them. What is eliminated is the free stuff that you get on the right hand side. The left hand side will drop. So you can get like this one is the darkness, this is the light, this is the green version, blue, red, and they drop all there. They drop one per stage. In most cases, rarely two. It's rare, so don't count on it. Another way that you can actually limit break is if you go into your friend store, go to resource stop and go to friendship points. You notice that I bought it already. Right here, this one right here, the upgrade stone, the green chest, will give you, I believe, 30 or 45 of one of the two, and you can actually use that as well. That's why all four of my characters that I'm using can now limit break past 40. Another thing that you need to start doing is graduate out of using the 1 and 2 star gear and strictly only use 3-star gear, preferably green and blue gear. As you guys can see, we have her up to that, and you see that I got 1 4-star piece. I'll show you how I got that. You see he has blue basically, and with her I can't get the gear yet that I really want with her, so I just left her, and she's the last character with the red gear on right now, but I'm gonna graduate her out of it, preferably last, because she lasts a long time without me actually doing that. You get this gear free and is particularly useful, but after after chapter 6, this gear is now you're gonna start to want to get out of this gear and start going into chapter when you get in chapter 7, you want to start getting into 4-star gear, but you want to start doing that. And if you're out of money, because it actually costs a bit to actually do that, what you can start doing is getting rid of all of the gray and green gear. So you see we're not using a lot of this stuff right here, so this thing down here on the bottom right here, start heading in and start getting rid of all of this. Do not use it. Do not put any upgrades into it because you don't need it. You can easily just get blue gear if you need to use the blue gear. Leave the red gear alone for right now, just for right now, because there is a use for this stuff outside of this. But like if you need money, this stuff right here is relatively useful right now. Like see, if, and especially if your inventory is getting full, you can leave the green stuff alone, unless of course you want to get rid of that too. But don't get rid of everything, not yet. There's going to be a use for it later, but this is just to help you like when you need a little bit of money. As you guys can see, I was considerably broke. Now I'm not so broke. I'm kind of still broke, but okay. At 254, that's perfectly fine for right now and enough for everything that I need to do. So you can actually do that to, you know, help out as far as money. Head over into adventure and go to challenge. I do apologize if I'm talking too fast. I don't want the video to take forever. Hit the special request where you start getting gear. Now the easier boss out of all of this is the Masterless Guardian, and that'll allow you to see I'm down to stage 5 right now. And in stage 5 you start to get 3 and 4 star red gear. You get it also as stage 4, but you get more so in stage 5. But if you want to farm something and you're done for the day and your characters are limit broken, you dump all of your stamina into this. This is where you dump your stamina for the day to make sure that you're not over capped on stamina. You dump it in here and try to get drive. And even if you don't get anything good, you can break down the gear, which is why I didn't sell everything, because you can break down the gear and get pieces that you can use to turn into gear that you want to actually make. I just don't have the store open yet, but I will show you that in the future. But as far as getting gear, so you can basically be able to carry just for the time being, this is the easiest one to do right now. And then you head over into the harder ones, which is Tyrant Toddler and Unidentified Chimera. You can actually win, as you can see. I have beaten these, but they're harder to actually do. See, we're down to 3 on this one, like here, because they have the better cool things like counterattack, accuracy, speed, and critical strike. It's the harder of the bosses, but you get really good gear over here, so that's kind of like what happens with that. And you can farm if you want to. You have a chance of getting 3-star, no 4-star at stage 3. And all of that will lead you to the point of basically being able to... Did I get that? Oh, I was in the wrong thing. Oh no! I went in story by mistake. I'm just gonna skip it. Hi, Eliza. Bye, Eliza. Don't be afraid to use a little bit currency on your stamina. Just trying to show you my team. So we're up to 25. 742 right now. The boss for chapter 6 is 29, as you can see. I can eke it a little bit, but he kills me like before I kill him. So what I need to do is I need to work on Lapis and get Lapis a little bit higher, probably like the level 50, and I'll probably be able to kill him like at 26k. It's like he just like barely outlasts me for the most part. Like I can smack everything in the stage. So now that I know that I can do that, I can just focus on other things like you know, money farm. Because money farming is basically gear farming and then selling the gear, and that's how you farm money basically in this game. It's actually really easy because the gear actually gives you a lot of money. Unlike other games, like the gear in this game actually is really useful. It's useful for breaking down. It's useful for actually giving you money so you can do other things in the game, like enhance your skills and enhance your characters and enhance other things, and so on and so forth. Also, don't forget to pay attention to your PvP because you get more currency to actually grind out on that. Also, if you are stuck and you feel that you are impatient and you want to actually decide to go in, what you could do is you can head over to support and you can start looking at your friends and see who has a good friend support. Now it seems like everybody is along my same line, and it seems like I'm the strongest person here out of all of this. So this isn't going to help me right now, unfortunately, but you may have a good and strong friend, or maybe a whale friend who has a strong character, and what you can do is you can drag one of their characters in to help you out. Like, again, this isn't going to help me because I got all the strongest characters, so it, you know, it just kind of like is what it is at that point. And this person does have a Valentine, but she's only level 30, so that's not going to help as well. If this was level 40, then I probably would be able to beat this guy, because Valentine would push my team forward as far as being able to attack, and then I would be able to buff Lapis to make her hit harder, and same thing with Rona, and then we would have extra turns, which will allow me to kill him. But because I don't have her, I have to go to brute force way with Lapis. So it is what it is. You know, there's always different ways to actually win and beat content, and that's the cool thing about these types of games. Because he's gonna stun you, and then he's gonna lap you, so it's better to just lap him to kind of negate that type of stuff. Just to let you guys know. You can also try to stun him, but he's gonna resist the majority of it. So you may get a few stuns in here or there, and you might be able to eke out that way as well. You know, just kind of like giving you the heads up. But I'll show the fight when I get Lapis at a better point. So what I'm basically going to do right now is just go grind the resources and maybe try to grind some gear up, see if I can get some gear and some food. And yeah, so I hope this helps out with you guys and it helps you get past any type of thing. You literally, there's no such thing as being stuck. I just wanted to point that out. In this game, even if a thing beats you, you have a way beyond it, because the game gives you resources and tools to basically just be able to grind past it. Basically, like kind of like it's idle, but not, because you still have to build the characters and build the pieces and the limit breaks, but there's nothing limiting you from actually doing it, other than your resource management.
What do all my little troopers want to do today? That was weird. Where did that come from?
Out of your mouth. You said it, Lapis. So so yeah, other than your resources, that's all your real limitation right there, which is why I said don't be afraid to use a little bit on stamina, because it'll actually make you push like pretty far. Like just get like even one, you see I've done it 4 times already, and you get 60. That it actually helps out a lot, because you're not going to get the stamina anywhere else anyway. So I will see you guys next video. Be legendary. Good luck to you, and hopefully you get all the summons you want to get. Peace.